Hello, hello, my people. Let me lower this. How are we today? So, today I am making, I'm going to have to show you because what I have here is half a packet of bacon and a half a sausage. But I did boar's head sausage. And I just cut it up, added some water, and let it render its own fat. That's what I'm working with here. Well, what I'm going to make today is my version of the blue zone minestrone, I guess you're saying. I could never say it right, let's be honest. Soup. So I am using what I have. Like I said, I have here some diced, let me see if this thing, can you see better? I have here some diced red potatoes. I have some diced carrots and celery, which I have washed already. I have here 2 cans of navy beans, 1 can of garbanzo beans. I'm not a fan of garbanzo beans, to be honest. Mom used to give that to us and I hated it. But I'm going to put it in my soup. This is my version of it. I also have here cabbage that I have frozen. Cabbage leaves, which I already washed and everything. I'm going to cut them up and they're going to go in my soup as well. And I'm not sure yet. This is kale. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in. We'll see. Play it by ear. Then I'm going to add some orange lentils at the very end because I'm going to be canning some of this. So I'm not going to put the lentils in. I'm going to put the lentils in raw. And then I also have a little bit of chicken stock that's going to be going in there. And all I'm doing right now, man, I wish you could see this better, but I'll probably have to bring this over so I can show you what I'm doing. There's a lot going on in this kitchen today. I'm also probably going to add some poblano peppers. But let me just say, hold on a minute. I'm moving things. You know, I have a limited amount of space. But I'm going to try and move you closer so that you can see. We'll make it, there you go. I think that's, I think that works. Okay, so this is what I have going in the pot. It might be that the pot is going to be too small for this. I don't know yet. It calls for different types of vegetables, but let's be honest. It's just basically beans. I don't think they add meat to it, but I like meat, so I'm adding my sausage, a little bit of something. So anyway, it calls for a lot of different types of vegetables, but mainly the whole idea is to use what they have in the surrounding areas of their, you know, as far as vegetable-wise, for the blue zone minestrone soup. So I'm going to add some onions to saute some onions here. And I do have some canned beans that I canned a couple of months ago, but I don't want to use those beans. I want to save those. So I decided to get just canned beans from the store. And I just went ahead, rinsed them out, like I said, and I'm going to add them. Simple as that. Listen, you make with it whatever your little heart desires. So I'm going to saute the onions. I'm going to add some of my sofrito in a minute. Because, I mean, I love my sofrito. And the sofrito has garlic, onions, pepper. It's got oregano. It's got all kinds of stuff. So, like I said, this type of soup is very forgiving. Because basically, you add whatever you like. Whatever you have, don't be shy. Just add it. Don't be afraid. If it's something that you like, add it. Just go ahead and add it to your soup. If it's something that you know you're not going to like I'm not really crazy about garbanzos, I'm only going to add a can. But that's it. That's the extent of it. Because I am not at all a garbanzo person. I am going to try and sneak one of these soup to my sister in Florida. She doesn't like garbanzo either. And she tells me, ew, I don't like garbanzo. Well, none of us did. Because Mom used to make it when we were little. But I'm going to try and sneak it in with this soup because I know that it's going to be off the charts. So that's why I'm doing it, you guys. So as soon as this thing gets translucent, then I'm going to add everything else. And I'm going to let it simmer for a little bit, but not too much. Because like I said, I'm going to be canning this stuff. I just put my dishwasher on. Oops, that's a lie. I'm going to put it on now. I'm sorry, so I'm back. So I started my dishwasher so that all my jars can be sterilized and all. And then I'm going to bring out Conchita. Now, I'm sure most of you know who Conchita is because I have introduced her before. And Conchita is my Preston canner. That's who Conchita is. Okay, let's see. It's looking pretty good. I don't turn this on because the van, it makes so much noise you won't be able to hear me. Here's my sofrito. Oh my God, guys, I can't even, I know I say this every time I open this, but truly it smells amazing. It really does. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some. Let me grab a spoon. Here we go. I'm gonna add some of this to my, whoops. And I'm a little bit generous just because there's gonna be a lot going on in here. Okay, I have to clean this. Just made a mess. And I don't want this to burn. So, okay, here we go. Now we're gonna add my carrots and all of my components here. It smells so good. I wish I could transport you in here so you can smell it, because it smells really good. Okay, and look at how pretty it looks. Okay, so that's that. Since the beans are pre-cooked, this is going to be the last thing I'm going to add. I'm going to add some of my chicken broth that I had canned a while ago. And just because I have it, I'm going to add it. I have to be honest, I'm going to be canning a lot more than this stuff. I'm going to be canning meatballs, salted cod. Oh my God, you guys, this looks so yummy. Really good, you guys. I do have another thing of chicken broth. I'm going to go ahead and add it. Here's my chicken broth. And now what I am going to do is, I'm just going to, like my potatoes, when I add it, it's just going to be like maybe 5 minutes. And then I'm going to shut everything down because this is going to be in the canner for an hour and 30 minutes. So obviously, I don't want to overcook my beans because they're going to go in there anyway. So I'm just going to add my, here you go. Oh yeah. This is all I'm doing. And then I'm going to add my, I don't know guys. I'm kind of torn because it does, you're supposed to add like cabbage and stuff. The problem that I have with cabbage is that it ferments and it's pretty strong. I'm not a cabbage lover, but I think I will probably just add this instead. Because I really am not crazy about cabbage. I think I'm gonna leave this cabbage to make some cabbage rolls for my husband. He loves them. Me, not so much. I'm gonna add my kale instead to it. I'm gonna put my cabbage away because I'm not gonna do anything with it right now. And then you see what it looks like? Now I'm gonna add my, I'm gonna strain these and I'm gonna add my potatoes. Oh, I gotta make some chicken. That's the other thing that I'm gonna go ahead and can today. I don't like pelled chicken, so I'm gonna cook it a little bit and then I'm gonna can it. Okay, so you see what this is looking like, right? Look at that. I'm gonna let it kind of simmer for a little bit. I haven't added any salt or anything, but I am gonna add some of my hot sauce. I have already washed this. Before I freeze it, I wash it and I get it all ready. So there's no need for me to wash anything or do anything. Just dump it in there and that's all I'm gonna do. Check this out, you guys. Check it out. Okay, I don't think I have big pieces. No, I don't think so, because like I said, I washed and prepped everything before. So there you go. That gives it a nice little bit of green, which you want. Since I don't have any funnel or anything like that, I'm gonna add this. But she's looking amazing. Not because I'm making it, but she is. Okay, so that's that. I can have it, actually, I gotta put this in water because it's gonna go into, I want it to have a lot of protein, rich in protein, and lentils are amazing. So lentils is going in to my blue zone soup. Sorry, minestrone. I can't say the name, so you're gonna have to forgive me. But yeah, this is gonna go in there. Let me just rinse it off, and then oh yeah, buddy. This is gonna be off the hook, you guys. For real. I'm not just saying that. I am promising you, because the way this thing smells, woo, I can't even tell you. I cannot tell you. Okay, I'm gonna throw this out. I'm probably gonna chop. You guys, you're gonna tell me, look, closer. Da 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 da. Here we go. Doesn't that look pretty? I think it does. You just wait until we add our beans. We add a little bit of salt. We're not gonna do any more of this. I think I'm gonna add my beans. And then they're gonna go, see, look at that. O-M to the G. Oh yeah. And look at this, see? This is my version of it. See? Oh, I think I probably am gonna add, I'm gonna add my poblano peppers. I do have the Devilish Troy hot sauce, which is off the chain, you guys. It's so good. So, you see how simple this thing is? Really, what's gonna take you the longest is to prep all the vegetables, cut them up, clean them, dice them, and all that. If you use canned beans, you want to rinse all that gooey stuff that they come in. Okay, let me just get this more. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. You will want to rinse all that gooey stuff that's normally in them. I do. And you want to add them last, because, you know, if you cut your potatoes small, they're going to cook really fast too. And everything else is going to cook really fast. I am going to probably add a little bit more of my chicken broth. I have that better than bouillon paste. And I'll probably just dissolve some and add a little bit more liquid, because when I get ready to put them in my jars, I want it to have, I don't want it to be too dry. I want it to have some liquid in there. So I'm going to probably simmer this for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to turn it off. And once my jars are done, then I'm gonna start jarring. But I have to cook this chicken that I'm going to be jarring as well. I may not jar it today because I only have one canner, but at least if I have it done, then I'm that much further ahead. I do have some meatballs that I'm going to can as well. I just don't know that I have enough canning jars for it, so that's going to be a challenge. I may have to just freeze some of the stuff, to be honest. All right, guys, I'll bring you back in a little bit, okay? Hey guys, so I'm back. I just had a little taste, and let me tell you, I don't want to say off the chain, off the hook, OMG. Those words have been used up too much. I just don't know how to express to you, or how to convey the amazing aroma and flavor that this has. And I think it has to do with the bacon and the let me show you the sausage so you know exactly what to get. Uh-oh, where is your sausage? Where did I put you? You know, I freeze. My name is Freeze. That's my name. Where'd my sausage go? You guys? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you guys. I think I stuck it in the freezer, but I don't remember where. Hold on. I'm going to find her. Because you have to see. ¿La vio? Where are you, sausage? Oh, here it is, right in front of me. Yeah. See, this is it. This is the Boar's Head sausage. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? Boar's Head sausage. This is what, and I only use half. But I think that I'm going to turn it off now. But I think that the half a packet of bacon, I diced it, and I put it on the pot initially with water. Because I don't like, and I'm going to add, see, this is a devilish Troy. You don't need any more than that. This thing is potent. So this is done. You don't need any salt. I will say that once, you know, I'm going to can it like I said. But after you get it out of the canner, I mean, whenever you're going to open one to eat, at that time you can add the noodles if you want. Those little circle little noodles that are color. Because you're not supposed to add any pasta when you are canning, from everything I've read and heard. So I am not going to be the one. And if I do, I'm going to do an experiment one of these days. That's not today. But anyway, this is for the purpose of canning it. It's perfect. I don't need to cook it any longer because, like I said, it's going to go in the canner for, oh boy, hold on. Oh, yeah. It's going to go in the canner for an hour and a half. So I don't want to cook it any longer than that. But you see how beautiful that looks? I may have to add a little bit more liquid, more water, just because I want all the jars to have equal amount of solid and equal amount of the liquid, of the broth. So that is done. What I'm going to get ready to do now is, I think I'm going to get this ready. See, this is the one, the salted cod that I told you earlier. I put it on. It's ready for me to clean. I'm going to clean it. I'm going to make the sauce for it. And then I'm going to put it away because I won't be making pasteles for a while. Still a couple of weeks. But I want to have this part of it done because pasteles is a job. And you got to prepare for it. You just can't, oh, voy a hacer pasteles hoy. Well, at least not me anyways. So I'll bring you back in a little bit, you guys. Oh boy, look at my hair, people. Okay, stop. Okay, stop. Remember I showed you I finished my zone minestrone soup. All I'm waiting is for my jars to be ready, and then I'm gonna go ahead and can these. So good morning, everyone. So I finished canning last night. This is my Blue Zone minestrone stew / soup. It canned very nicely. All of them canned very nicely. I didn't have any spillage or any jars that didn't seal. They all sealed. Oh, my Blue Zone stew jars done, and they really did. I mean, I had it for dinner yesterday, and I can't even tell you how incredibly delicious this thing was. So I'm looking forward to. It might not look pretty there, you know, because it's so washed up, but let me tell you what, the flavors is out of this world. It's so delicious. This is the chicken poblano ginger teriyaki chicken. And here we have let me just put this here to show you. These are the chicken parmesan meatball that I have canned, done. I was able to get 2 of these jars, which I'm pretty stoked about. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos are uploaded. Thank you guys.